So we're gonna start from the beginning here. It's brick front. Siding, everything looks okay. Some soffit falling down, not a big deal. Wasn't put up properly. Front of this house seems to be okay. Seems to be straight. Bridges are all straight. And we're planning some sort of a deck or some sort of facade here. Go in the front door. And it says no trespassing. As we go in and there's 8-foot ceilings. Straight ahead's a kitchen, stairs. It's a living room to the left, fireplace. Nice big room, nice big divot in the floor. It's a couple of busted floor beams and it's elevated, raised in between there. This is a floor over a floor. Pre-finished over something. Fireplace used to be gas. And perimeter walls seem to be solid and in place, as well as this wall here. It's a load-bearing wall. The beams that cracked inside here and fell down are sitting on that load-bearing wall in the basement, which is really not a basement, it's a crawl space. So it's mounded up in the center and sunk over here. There's water in the crawl space, so there's not adequate drainage. Should be some sort of a sump pump. Wall's cracked here. Again, it's another non-load bearing wall, but the load bearing wall must have started to drop slightly. And again, some of these beams in here, there's an angle from the front of the house towards the load bearing wall. We'll walk into here, which is the dining area. Room's probably maybe 15 by 15, maybe slightly smaller than that. This wall is suspended in air because it completely collapsed in here. I won't dare even walk in this room. Maybe a little bit this direction seems to be okay. It's cracking a bit, so I ain't going any further. Back door's open. Maybe I'll go a little further. The floor is completely collapsed in the kitchen. Refrigerator fell forward. There's no cabinets in there, but those beams are the worst of them. They're shot. But again, the exterior walls all seem to be solid and good shape. Some cracking here, possibly just from this pulling away and the weight of this wall dropping down. But again, this is a load-bearing area, this wall, the other side from the living room. And it all seems to be good. It's just a little bit of, I can't even tell, I don't even think it was cracking. I think they had crown molding up there. That's what it's not paper falling down. In any case, floor shot, a couple of beams. Floor needs to completely come up. And the exterior wall may have a couple spots where the sill is dropped down. It's hard to tell until you get in the crawl space and it's wet down there. It's a couple inches of water. Some spots may be different. Didn't poke my head down there. Something might be living there. And this is his house now. So we go back into the living room. Give you a shot of the fireplace. Okay, fireplace is nice and big. Probably put an insert in there. Some windows. This is an exterior wall. This might be one of the spots where it's sunk. Some cracks in there in the corner. Windows all seem to be sound. They look like a very thin double pane, but Anderson's. Front hall closet. Again, we've got a little bit of falling here because of the beams underneath, so there's a good amount of sistering going on. Needs to get done. This is some sort of a rec room or family room, let's say. If you notice, there's a good good drop there in that left corner, and that caused some substantial issues with the door. Triple windows looking out front. This is the garage. Garage is has the utility room, central vac. I didn't really notice any of the locations of that, but it is a two-car garage. And I don't know why this door's here, but it just really goes onto the other side. Garage doors seem to be sound. Some insulation up there, and there's an attic access there. So furnace is missing. Says it's winterized. Looks to be 4 zones. I'm sorry, 3 zones, 3 separate circulator pumps, all disconnected. Wires are cut. Now there is 4 zones here, and doesn't look to be much in the means of heat in here, unless it's radiant floor, which it's a good possibility that it is, because I see thermostats, yet no baseboard heating in the bedroom, so we'll get to that. Here's just a little alcove on the side. Not sure what that was for. Looks like somebody was painting in there. Maybe they made themselves a little spray booth. Oil tank in the garage. Okay, we'll move along. Okay, back in the house. Again, we're in this family room here with French doors that go out. And this goes back into the kitchen around the bottom of the stairs. Floor again. That goes into the crawl space, and that's where the water is, but this was apparently some sort of a pantry. I don't want to go in this kitchen too much, but kind of look around the corner. This wall looks to be pretty solid. This is one of the interiors. Even the exterior wall on the bottom looks okay, but the floor collapsed. And the load-bearing wall in the kitchen on the other side looks that it really didn't move much either. Soffits are all good, and the second floor, it's just a little bit of mold on the sheetrock, and to be expected from the condensation in here or whatever. It is well vented though at this point. Let's come through this room, and we're going to go upstairs. Stairs are tricky. It can seem to be solid, but some of the treads are cracked. We get to the top. There's a couple of stairwell. To the left is the first bedroom. You look in, it looks to be okay. This is a load-bearing wall here that the doors are on. So going down, actually, I have to get my bearings. One of these walls is the load-bearing wall, left or right. So I'm not sure which one, but they both look good. Slight cracking in this corner here. Get to this spot, a little bit there. When the bottom comes up, it might correct that or just be fixed. Floors are